boy DJ Mike C's. Coming to you live one more again, straight from the Underground the Show. And once again, we coming in live with my man J Kid, better known as the Poetry Fiend, and we got Junior J Kid hanging out with you. What's up, my man?
I'm good, man.
I'm good. Just trying to get away from this Cleveland air, you know what I'm saying? Chill out here, man.
Everybody wants to get away, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I froze to death last night. But, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna keep on pushing. We're gonna talk about what Poetry Fiend got going on and got coming up. And with that being said, now when you were younger, naturally, when you found out that you could, you know, put words together, got a nice delivery, and you chose to put it in the form of poetry, you know what I'm saying? Because if people don't know, my man, he does poetry and hip-hop, you know what I'm saying? So you went to poetry, why, versus, you know, doing it in MC style?
Mainly because it was easy. You know, a lot of people fail to realize that when you don't have a beat to be a slave to, like when you spitting, when you doing hip hop, when you rapping, whatever you want to call it, you kind of got to stick to that rhythm.
Right.
If you stray away, if you get off of that path, you know, when you spin to that beat, people know.
Right.
You know, when you're doing spoken word, you're not a slave to that beat.
You're not stuck.
You know, right. You know,
you catching any flack, you know what I'm saying, when you first started from the fella, you know what I'm saying, when you was writing poetry, like,
yeah, man, I got a lot of that. You know, I'm not even gonna lie, I still get it. You know, it's a lot of people that look at me like, you know, you 6'3", 300 pounds, you do poetry, what? You do poetry? You know, but it ain't until they hear me, you know, that they sit back and be like, wow, yeah, that's cool.
Where was the first place you spoke at? And you know, what did it feel like when you got off the mic? You know,
man, first spot I ever jumped on the stage at was Kamikaze, back when Kamikaze was jumping hard.
Right.
I was about 19 years old, and I spit. I had the book, you know, right here. You know, I can't see you, you can't see me. You know, shaking, just nervous. You know what I'm saying? And when I was done, you know, after I got the claps and the round of applause, and you could kind of tell that it wasn't just, you know, because you got up there. It was actually because people felt what I had to say. You know, I got that buzz.
Right, you got that vibe.
That's right. And I've been addicted to 8 seconds.
So, who turned you on to poetry, though?
8th grade teacher, actually. My 8th grade English teacher. We, you know, 8th grade we had a poetry assignment. And everybody, it was around Halloween time. You know, everybody did the whole, you know, ghosts and goblins and
peace to the 8th grade teacher.
Right, peace to the English teacher. Miss Taylor, that's her name.
Peace to Miss Taylor.
But nah, you know, they did their pieces, and I did one about death. You know, and the only line I do remember from it was like, death is always with you everywhere you go. And I remember her coming in like a couple days after she had graded it, and, you know, she spit all of these pieces from everybody else, and I was kind of mad that she ain't spit mine because I put time into it. Right. But she approached me after class and was like, I just want to say yours was the best. But she felt like it would have been over the heads of the kids. Because she said when I was grading it, after reading it, I had to go around and turn on some lights in the house because it scared the crap out of them. Right. You know, so it was like, and she was just like, you know, she gave me my first book and she said, just write. Whenever you feel like it, just write. And I've been writing since then.
Okay. What is the majority of the subject matter that you write about? You know what I'm saying? Everybody has, you know, wide, you know, vocals of different things, but what is it that you gravitate and talk about the most?
I would have to say probably hip hop. You know, I try to touch on everything. I've never been too big on the whole love poem thing. I've got one that I was kind of, it was like an assignment from some of my older poetry brothers. You know, to show my growth, but a good portion of what I'm talking about is hip hop. You know, I'm a big hip hop head, always have been.
Favorite hip hop?
Favorite hip hop artist? Oh man, that's a hard one. If I had to choose one, it would actually be two, and that would be Run DMC. That the first track I ever heard was him and Steven Tyler.
Walk This Way.
Walk This Way. You know, that was the first track, and after saying that, I was addicted.
How do you go about writing your pieces? You know what I'm saying? Is it just hood TV, i.e. what's happening in the neighborhood, what's going on locally, news, national? What just make the light bulb turn on and say, look, I got to write about it?
I really don't have I don't have a set like muse. So, I could be on the bus and somebody could say something and I could be like, and the way my mind works, I can turn that into a line and that line become a poem.
RTA, the greatest.
Right.
No.
It all depends. I mean, I can see stuff on the news. Like you said, checking out Hood TV.
Right.
It just all depends on what moves me at what moment. I don't have that. Like I said, I don't have that set muse like a lot of people may have.
How do you determine, like, which piece you should, put to music, or which you should just, leave it alone as, a acapella type of thing? You know what I'm saying? It really depends on
what happens when I get beats in front of me. Most like pretty much all poetry, it all starts acapella. The beat comes later, and if I hear a beat that I feel like makes it happen, then bam, I utilize that. If I don't, catch a beat that I don't feel, or sometimes I could just, hear it and be like, nah, I want people to specifically hear the words that I'm saying.
Okay. That's what's up. So, talk about your affiliation with Primal Rage. You know what I'm saying? What part do you play with them cats?
I'm actually one of the founding members of Primal Rage.
Okay.
When Doc Remedy, Elementals, when we first got together, first time, actually my man Sam Goody introduced us.
Right.
Back in I want to say 05.
Okay.
We sat back, we politicked one night. I spit out a whole little sample CD that one night of just spoken word pieces, and it was basically history from there. He had already began the One Mind organization that's the quote unquote label. But with us, politicking and him talking about it, we started Primal Rage, which is a movement.
That's what's up. What are some of the things that you do to, keep your skills intact? You know what I'm saying? Versus, rhyming or poetry. You know what I'm saying? How do you stay sharp?
Just practice. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may be sitting back and spitting my lines, working on my shows and working on my sets. Sometimes it may just be, sitting around and I can be reading a paper. And instead of just reading it, today in the news, everything happened, I can spit it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Today something happened and people died, stuff like that. Just whatever I can utilize to keep the juices flowing, because that may spark it. They may spark
go dormant.
Right.
Thank my man Jay Kidd and Jay Kidd Jr., hanging out with me out here in the lab on the stretch, paying it all up, but it's all good. It's nothing but love here at the Underground Show. And I'm DJ Mike C's. I got to go. This is Poetry Feen.
Hey, primalwaves.com. Hit us up, man. Download my latest single, Don't Be, featuring Cha-Cha. Beautiful voice out of Cleveland. Hit me up on MySpace, myspace.com/Poetry Feen, POETRY. That's EEN. You can hit me up on Facebook. Pretty much Google Poetry Feen. You'll find me. I'm there.
Alright, that's what's up. I got to go. It's DJ Mike C, y'all. Peace.
We called him Adidas. Rick said Adidas. He told a bedtime story to put that young bro to sleep. Then we wake up and rock up to that movie Beat Street. Or River Road again. That's when I told a friend, I'm so in love with hip hop. I think I'm addicted, man. She gave